Hello to everyone. How are you today? I hope you all do well. Today I'm gonna make the Vietnamese home remedies, traditionals for fatty liver. Okay? So anybody have fatty livers or cholesterol? This lemongrass stalk. Okay? You need at least to get treatment for 4 days. So one day 3 stalk. Okay? So then, first of all, we're going to wash them. Oh, by the way, you see the old one here? You can rip it off, okay? And rip it off. And so that, and then now, wash them off. Then you can use a little bit of salt, okay, to rinse them off with. So that way, it will take care of all the small microvirus, okay? Everything we have to wash with sea salt, okay? And then you can rinse them off. So first, wash some water and then apply, or you can soak into the sea salt water for maybe a few minutes, but I don't really need that, so I just, add the sea salt and then just rinse them off. And normally, the cord here, the roots, you can use them too, but for me, I cut them off a little bit higher so that way I can regrow them, okay? So, like that. So now you can regrow them. And you have to go buy them. See another one, save that, and regrow that. And then now we have to cut them just about an inch off, okay? Just like inch, like that. And then you need, after you cut an inch, so this coat left, I save it for later, when it dried out, we can do the steaming, for fluid coat to sweat it out. That one, maybe another day, I will show you how to do that. We got so much toxins in our body, and then don't get sweat easily. And then what we need to do herbal steaming. So, but today, we're gonna use this for fatty liver, okay? Or cholesterol. So this is gonna cleanse them all out. So after you take them, on this 4 days, okay? And during the first day, if you have no symptom, okay, like diarrhea, and then continue to take it 4 days. And then after that, you stop 2 days and do again, 4 more days. And then go see the doctor for a test, see your liver fatty is still there or not. And most of the time, if improves, reduce the fatty in the liver, and then go home and do again until it's gone. Okay? Yeah, but again, before you taking this, make sure check your glucose. Okay? Have to be your sugar level at least 140 to 180 before you can drink this. And if not, then drink that before meal, okay? And then if not, your sugar low, and then you have to eat and then drink sugar, maybe 3-4 tablespoons raw sugar can at the dessert after the meal, and then you can about maybe half an hour or 90 minutes between there, you can drink this substance, okay? You can drink lemongrass for fatty cholesterol. Okay, so I set this stock back. So now, I got 3 more. So this for another 2 days, okay? I don't have the issue, but I drink them anyway. Once in a while, I detox myself with this, so I can eat anything I want, okay? And see, after that, so you need 4 cups of this water, okay? You pour in here and go boil it. So the shortcut, I already boiled the water. Okay. So now I just add that boiled water in here. 1 cup. Yep. And 4 cups. So now this saves a lot of time. Okay. So and then you need a piece of lime. Make sure the green lime, the skin kind of thin. Okay. So that way you get more juice and easy to work with it too. And so then 4 cups, you cook them about maybe 15 to 20 minutes, high flame, okay? So to boil about 15 minutes, and then you turn down to maybe a small dim number 2 or number 3, slow cook for another 5 minutes, okay? In order to make them faster, you can cover it up. So that way it helps them to withstand the heat and then the water boil faster. And yeah, so this one you can buy anywhere from Asian food store. They're much cheaper, okay, compared with the American market. Sometimes American market they do have them, sometimes they don't. But when they do have them, they're quite expensive, like 3-4 different price higher. And meantime, I save all this stuff, the back, the edge. So then that way, I can use them later for steaming. So I put them in a dry location, so it's naturally dry. But in summertime, we got sunlight, we can put them out in the sun. So then you got a cord here, you can just, tie them up like that. So then you're all good to go. Yeah, I normally save this and the ginger skin, and then the orange, skins, the orange witch or lime, those, and we can do the steaming, for detoxing the body, especially when you are not feeling good or you had a bad cold or flu, or even after vaccine shot, and you might end up having a fever, and you need to sweat it out, or sometimes you're catching the COVID or prevent COVID or any kind of virus, we do this toxin all the time. At least every 3 months we do 1 time toxin. Otherwise, if you're sick, and then do the toxin too. But I will make another video from that sometime in the future. But meantime, so when you cook this from 4 cups, okay, and bring it down to 1 cup off. So you got 3 cups left, okay? So bring it down to 3 cups, and then after that, you divide them by 3, all right? And when the water boil enough, and then you can drain them out. So make sure wash this too, okay? So finally, after you cook them for 15 minutes to boil, and then turn them down to maybe 1 or 2 number. You see the knot, the flame, you turn them down to number 1 or number 2. So cook that another 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or even 5 minutes, depends. So then turn it off and let it cool off, okay? Let it cool off maybe halfway, like come back in about 5 or 8 minutes, and then you can drain them out. See, after I cook them, I set them here to cool off, and then now they cool like halfway, so now you can drain them out to get the juice, okay? Get all juice out. And again, I don't throw this away, in the trash, but normally I would throw them in the container, so then they can produce compounds for the earth. So and then you can make your own organic earth. Okay, so everything left over, I just dump in that container with night roller and some dirt. They eat and then they produce dirt. So anyway, so here we are. So we got cooled off for 3 cups. Okay. After that, you can take the limes. Okay. This lime a little bit bigger. So most of the time, the smaller lime, it will fit, for 3/4. And I would, use it maybe 1/4 of it because it's too big, okay? So 3/4, I'm sorry, three-quarter of it. And then just cut them thin, just like a pepperoni, okay? Like pepperoni size. You see how thin you can cut, okay? Very thin, okay? And then you just go in here. There we go. Yep, just got them thin out. Okay, now I got 3 or 4 parts. So I saved one left because this is too big. So you need a small one. So just then let them cool off. Okay. So we're gonna sit back to the stove and let them cool off. And after that, you take the cup again. Okay, you measure for 1 cup. 1 time for breakfast, 1 time for lunch, and 1 cup for the dinner. Again, if you have your glucose above 140 mg/dl to 180, you can drink this substance empty stomach, okay? Otherwise, I prefer you rather, have 4 tablespoons raw sugar cane. If you don't know, you don't have a glucose check, so then just take 4 tablespoons raw sugar cane and after you eat, and then wait about 30 minutes or 90 minutes, and then take this one. Okay, take this lemongrass and lime to clean your cholesterol and your fatty, stuff in your liver. Okay, and do that 3 days. Okay, if you're a big and tall guy and a little bit chunky, and then you need to do 4 days. But normally, the normal size. Okay, if you happen to have liver, fat liver, then you can do 3 days. But in during, from 1 day to 3 or 4 days, if you experience, diarrhea, so stop taking this, okay? And wait a few more days, and then take them again. But otherwise, because when you start get diarrhea, that means they flush everything out, okay? And then you have your loose stool. But that because sometimes they lose everything out. You could lose your blood pressure, or you can lose your glucose. So make sure you check your blood pressure. Okay, you're high, and then they can bring your blood pressure down too, because this stuff they help to cleansing everything out from your internal organs, especially the fat from your artery. Okay, or so-called cholesterol, or even mucus. Okay, those are very, very nasty mucus. They can cause you heart problems or stagnant everything. That's the reason why the doctor put a stent in the artery, to help not blood clot or cholesterol clot, but not really. Okay, the milky clot. That's why they end up have to do again. But that doesn't work. So this will work for you. If not, and then just try different things. Okay, I'm going to have several different kind of remedy. But this one is very good for the liver. I have seen many cases successfully resort. Okay, so after you boil them, okay, and then you put the lime in there and let them cool off, and you can split them by 3 parts. Again, from 4 cups cook down to 3 cups. Okay, for 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup in the afternoon, and 1 cup at night after the dinner. And sometimes you want to cool it off, you can put in the fridge, okay? Every time you need to drink hot, like tea. So you need to put in a cup and then put in the microwave, heat it up. Maybe 1 minute, or depending on how cold it is, 1.5 minutes, something like that. If you have the small microwave, okay? If you have the big one, probably about 30 seconds. Anyway, so drink in hot motion, just like tea, okay? Do not drink them cold. So that way it helps, the heat, the warmness of the water can go to your system and go to the bloodstream and then remove that cholesterol or fatty, artery or fatty liver come up easier. Okay, so do not forget, drink it hot. Okay, and drink it after your meal if you don't have the glucose checking. Okay, so make sure if you don't have any glucose up to 140 mgdl up to 180 between there, you drink this one, it could lower your blood pressure down very fast and then could lower your sugar and might make you pass out. So do not drink this when you don't have enough glucose sugar, and make sure that check your blood pressure. Okay, if they're high, you can drink them. If they're low, then you got to raise up your blood pressure and eat more raw sugar cane and then drink the supplement. Okay, because we want to clean them, but balancedly clean them, not just detox everything out. And then when this one can move your sugar down too. So be careful with that. Okay, then that's all. Make sure to drink them 3 times. Again, thank you very much for watching. If you found this helpful, please ring the subscribe and thumbs up and ring the bell, please. That way, more people have a chance to watching, and it will motivate me to do more. Do not forget to subscribe. Okay, that's very important part. And thank you very much. And you all have a wonderful day. See you later.